Hey, what's going on today, guys? It's Trey. Welcome back to the channel. As always, welcome back to sunny, beautiful Luxembourg. Yes, we have made it to Luxembourg finally. We have driven through this country before, but we've never actually stopped and explored. We are actually on our way back to Germany. We're gonna spend a few hours here, see all that we can see, even if it takes hours to do. We want to try to see as much as possible here. Heard a lot of great things about the city, so we're excited to be here. So stay tuned. Let's get into it. All right, guys, so we are at this restaurant called Snack and Joy. That's because they make some amazing food. And if you know us, we love food. We have eaten everything and everywhere and every place. So we're really excited for this. But first things first, gotta get a beer. This is the first beer that I've ever had in Luxembourg. It is called Diekirch.
Bruh.
Diekirch.
Bruh.
Diekirch. Prost. Oh yeah, that's good. Justine ordered this hearty chili, and according to her, this chili was some of the best that she's ever had. And since it was pretty chilly outside, no pun intended, it really helped warm her up. I decided to order the classic French dish known as bouchée à la reine, which was outstanding. All in all, the food was amazing, but we couldn't leave without ordering this amazing looking dessert with creme, pudding, strawberries, and a pillowy soft pastry. All right, we just finished lunch. Now we're gonna explore. Walking through Luxembourg, you can easily get lost down the endless alleyways or find yourself mesmerized in one of the city's many historic Catholic cathedrals. The architecture and landscaping in this city are both equally breathtaking. So we found like this really cool lookout point where you can actually walk down deeper into the city. There's also a really nice canal down there. By the way, temperature-wise, it feels amazing right now. It is pretty windy, but this city is stunning. The medieval architecture is just mind-blowing and definitely not something that I'm used to coming from the US. It's a really nice, refreshing change of pace. I will say there's a lot of hills here in the city, so if you have a stroller or if you're in a wheelchair, just come prepared. You're gonna be doing a lot of work to get around. But it's not so bad. It is really, really nice. All right, so I have a really bad habit of underestimating cities and places. And I'm not gonna lie, Luxembourg was not a place that I was like super excited to come because I didn't know anything about it, right? We always hear about Paris, we always hear about London, we always hear about Prague, and we always hear about Budapest, you know, we always hear about Berlin. How often do we hear about Luxembourg? Never. And especially coming from the States, it is a country that you never ever hear about. But I will say that since we have been here, my mind is completely blown. It is beautiful. It's so stunning. The weather is outstanding. The people are so nice. There's so much history. There's so much to see and do. This is a place that you 100% have to come to when you come to Europe, right? So let's be honest, you're not gonna find Luxembourg in too many must-visit places in Europe. You're not gonna see it top too many lists. But in my opinion, this place is amazing. You guys want my best recommendation? Ignore the brochures, ignore all the influencers out there saying, come to Paris, come to London. These are the best places that you must come in Europe. I can assure you there's so many different small towns and smaller countries that are 10 times better than the more visited countries and cities here in Europe, because this place is amazing. It's so beautiful. As we are halfway down the hill, I just realized you can take this train down deeper into the city. It only costs a few euros, and obviously we're already halfway down, so we've missed out on this opportunity. But if you do come here, know that you can take this train. Guys, we have almost made it down. These hills are no joke. And you know me, I run like 6 to 8 miles a day, but man, these hills are kicking my ass right now. I will say though, for a medieval city, the fact that they actually have hills like this, like ramps essentially, is actually really impressive. It's really well kept up too, so. We made it, yay! We're down deeper in the city right now, and it still feels really nice. Usually it gets hotter once you go like down into a bowl. Sorry guys, I lied. We still gotta keep going to make it down. So as we're walking down right now, you can kind of see down here, There's actually some vineyards and you can see the grapes on them. This is so cool. This is such a cool place. For all you dads and moms, most likely we'll have to do this a few times. While the walk down into Luxembourg's Groen district may seem extremely daunting, it is well worth every step, especially walking down towards the picturesque Alzette River. All right, we have finally made it down to the bottom. I will say that was 110% worth the effort. If you can walk, if you can roll, if you can crutch, do whatever you can to make it down here, because even though you can't take that train that's 15 euros to get down here, it won't be the same. It won't be as memorable as just walking down here. The walk was extremely easy, in my opinion. I think you guys will enjoy it. And once you get down here, you can actually go into the river, which is very cold. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can do that if you want. And it is so picturesque and stunning here. Whatever you do, make sure you walk down here. It's 100% worth it. The Groen district has a lot to offer, and in my opinion, it is the most beautiful place in all of Luxembourg City. With that being said, just keep in mind that the walk back up to the city center is definitely not for the faint of heart. But I would 100% hike up and down again and again during future visits. All right, guys, so we're at this fair right now. There are literally thousands of people here. We had no plans at all to come, but whenever we smell good food, see lots of beer, and see rides, definitely had to come. I've been to large fairs and festivals all over the US, but there's something truly infectious and fun about these European festivals that set them apart from their US counterparts. This place truly had it all. Amazing rides, the best food from all around the world, games to play until your heart's content, and an indescribable atmosphere and energy pulsating throughout the venue. We certainly look forward to returning here in the future because this place is just absolutely amazing. All right, guys, that's going to do it for us. We had an absolutely amazing time here in Luxembourg. Stay tuned because next week we are headed to either Berlin, Hamburg, or Italy. So stay tuned. My wife is going to be the one that chooses, so hopefully she chooses wisely. It's going to be great either way, but we can't wait to continue to get out and explore. So we have about a 4-hour drive back to Germany. So as always, thank you guys for the continued love and support. Thank you. Mahalo for watching.